Today we're announcing the winners for the film contest I recently put on with Gear Focus, and in a minute I'm going to jump on a call with Lee and Patrick to discuss our picks and favorites. But first, I just wanted to express my appreciation to all the talented filmmakers that submitted their work. We received a lot of submissions, far more than I was expecting. I think the final tally was just over 200 short films, and it was extremely difficult to choose winners. Seriously, there were at least 50 films that could have won this, and another 75 to 100 that I would consider solid quality submissions. So I hope that all of you that did participate got something out of this, whether you win or not. I hope you enjoyed the creative experience, learned some things, and above all, had fun. Okay, now let's get Patrick, Tommaso, and Lee Zavitz in here and decide who's winning this thing. So how do you guys want to do this? Do you want to, we'll list off our top?
So my top three would be Hide and Seek, Abyss, and I'm going to go with Office Space.
So let's switch over to Lee now. Lee, what's your number two? If both of you have the same number one, what's your number two, Lee?
I know me and Patrick both thought that Abyss was pretty good. Not just the filmmaking. There was a lot of really cool moments in it. It's actually a very Patrick style.
So for clarity then, this is Abyss, and I have the submitter Balish or Balak. So I think we've agreed that you are our grand prize winner, and then Clara Garcia for Hide and Seek, which is the, what did we call it? The Horror Forest Hide and Seek variant with the spooky talk.
Yeah.
Good job as well. Was worth placing. So if I just kind of score up our positions, then it gets the next tier. So we'll give Mitchell Peterson of Office Space third prize. Honorable mentions that you guys want to shout out?
Lee, you and I talked about the one with the kids, and unfortunately the name's escaping me off my...
Mission Extract.
I love that one.
Yeah, that reminded me of something that I would have made back in high school. We would have had our VHS camcorder and come up with some kind of Mission Impossible story because, Mission Impossible was popular back then. And it just reminded me of that. It's just a couple of friends. Obviously, they don't know how to act and they're just trying their best and stuff. But they're young. He looked pretty young. I don't know how.
I think it was three brothers. The filmmaker, the credit to them was a 16-year-old. And then I think it was his two younger brothers or something. One was 13 and one was 11 or, you know what I mean? So
yeah.
that's the crew here. And they shot it on less than $500 and some old rebel and just running around in the garden kind of thing, It was great. I would say to that filmmaker, if they're watching, I think there's a lot of potential there, and they just keep practicing, keep working on it, because it was funny, it was enjoyable, a lot of really good potential. They just work on some of the fine tuning.
Promise. There's a lot of promise. That kid's gonna make a lot of wicked films, and the more he practices, the more he does.
Totally. And then again, I want to give huge shout outs myself to Thrifted Hoodies, the Over Budget Hot Dog one, One More Chance, and the other ones we mentioned earlier, like Frank's Widget Barn, A Genius Wish, Mission Extract, and all the ones that we discussed were actually a pleasure to watch.